started. Yeah, so one more question. Interview on the Ichiga. One more question. do you believe that Mali can make you happy? Honestly. No, not a politically correct Nansika.
Yes, it can make you happy. Kaloku abantu be frustrated because kaloku we're losing jobs. Abantu because umntu ebenala job yakhe. Umntu lost umsebenzi, there's nothing else to do. You know, you've been left by your husband, your wife, the kids are, though all of those things. So imali brings food to the table. At the end of the day, it's gonna make us smile. You see, it's gonna create la warmth in him because mali. I
know now that I strongly believe that Imali can make you happy, but it cannot fulfill you.
Yes.
But it can definitely make you happy. Because I'm trying retail therapy. When it's all your retail, you understand, money makes you happy. That's one of the things that I had to reprogramming. Because if you believe Imali cannot make you happy, then you move away from it. Money can make you happy. But it cannot fulfill you. It cannot fulfill you and stuff. But it can contribute. It can contribute to your happiness. It can contribute.
Coming to London Leyo, and look, to me, ever since I joined the business, life has not been the same. I've actually got to learn a lot of things along my journey in terms of business. Yes, I've acquired, but I feel I still have a lot of time in terms of not about time on earth, but in terms of business. But I still need to teach a lot of people in terms of business, because abantu, they've got the mentality of get rich quick scheme. It's like they don't allow themselves to learn in one day. It's like going to the gym. You don't give yourself time. Obviously you are going to make money. I knew that now, because a lot of people, there's lots of testimonials regarding the business, people who have made money, so you see. So ndayisusa londo le la mindset ba no mna ngotheni, I have to make my money because ndiyababona abanye abantu bayenza imali yabo. So now let me step forward in terms of learning the business. I learned the business, Mr Matika, and it is such a fulfilling journey. And very fulfilling journey, and essentially you get to learn a lot of things, get to engage, network with people you don't know. You see, because a lot of abantu sihlala kula shell and thinking abantu that we know will enrich us, okanye will take us somewhere. You see, la shell ke lesi la bubble pop lesihleli nje sihleli kuyo, whereby when you need to pop that bubble and move out and learn and go to YouTube, go to podcasts, go to Google. As you know, they're already there. It's just that, but how will you be using these things? When I will use a lot to benefit and money knowledge, or are you using them for intellectual? You see? So Jenny, in the IFA business opportunity has been amazing, man, and and we're still going far. 2020, 2022. And a lot of people. We always want to say we want to change. La hype, but don't change nyaka. Does not understand it's actually these debts. I'll change 2022 first January. Interview. You need to program yourself. So already go October, what is coming next year? That's tsunami.
Focus on the next bounce. So that's how I live my life. Focus on the least bounce of the ball. Life that will pick up, but what we do as human beings, we focus on the past, and it's be paralyzed. We understand. I always focus on the next bounce of the ball. Like, you understand? Like, next bounce of the ball. From now, as we are doing this interview, I can already imagine when it's going out there. So for me, it's not about the conversation. It's about what it will do to someone. Like, you understand? Like, not to, like, to 2 or 3 people. Abazokwenza la shift. So for me, I'm always focusing on the next bounce of the ball. So for me, I did not agree to do this interview because of today. Yeah, it's because of the future. Because the interview will stay online for a year up until it but it will stay there. So as long as that's why legacy farm, generational. And I said the only thing is around generational wealth. It's about tomorrow. I don't live for today. So where I'm at Ngoku really does not matter. Really does not. So we like this is why I'm here. This is why I'm doing farming. So I'm not in the business of farming. I'm in the business of reprogramming ingqondo yami. Because apha kwi-farming akuncanywa here. I don't care noba ngaba lo mbono ngoncencesela kangaphi na ngemini ugalela 1000 liters 20,000 liters uzawuba ready after 80 days. Whether no ungafaka i-compost engakuyothenga i-fertilizer uthini ugalela lapha, this thing is over ready after so life ngolo hlobo that bangabo life ufana ne-seasons. Xa isama you have to wait. If isama igqithile uphinde uyilinde kayiphinde yajika njalo njalo. So that's because of social media and also Google instant. It's instant. So we've lost some natural principles. So for me, the reason why I decided to come here because I was very busy. If you followed me before COVID, I used to be very busy. I used to run a center full time. And then I used to be off on Wednesdays. Wednesdays I'm busy. It's either I'm recording a podcast somewhere, or I'm running a program somewhere. Weekend I was always busy. Then when the COVID happened, when we were locked down, level 5, that's when I realized that that's not the way to live. So I'm doing all of this in the busy. Fast, busy. So you have to do it into that and just watch. Sometimes you can up and sometimes you gotta admire umsebenzi wakho. So that's when I realized so I'm here like apa I work with the land, the animals and then I read. I engage with abantu abafana nawe. I reflect. I design content for my classes. That's what I do now. The only time I move here is when money is involved. I do not move here if money is not involved. I only allow abantu apha who are coming here to do izinto that will benefit abanye abantu. Akubuthwa apha. Awuzone bhotile apha nenyama makubraye. This is not the space to do that. I don't have time for that, team. Now you understand. If we are going to have a conversation that will develop us, and if abantu generous like wena by record, so that because we could have had this conversation, so I too this is me up, but you've decided bangaba like so I respect you for that. So these are the people that I want the life people abangaphileli bona cha uyabona. So that's where we are at, man. As abantu we need to realize bangabana like ezinto zithatha ixesha. Be patient, and you're gonna be around. I always tell my 2000, if you are 20, I'm not saying mess up your life, but I'm saying if you make errors, you can make errors for the next 10 years, and after 10 years, you're still gonna be young at 30. So like let's not be in a hurry, and let's enjoy your life. You get what I'm saying, and make money and find ways to make money, because money pays the medical bill. You understand? So that.
Like gohlobo uthetha ngalo, I get to you are living a purposeful life. Ubomi bune purpose, and ngamaxesha yayihleka abanye abantu mhlambi for them to live a purposeful life funeke ube a magician and make things happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight, most. It's just that you have to continue building whatever it is, whether it be your farm here, business, whatever. It's all about building, and to be honest, like farming, as life itself, same as the business. Like you get to plant a seed. A seed left, it's gonna grow. And you can't cheat the process. I'll fuck a filter here. This is you see, from now I always tell about you have to have a backyard garden.
if you want to reprogram ingqondo yakho from conditioning your social media, start a garden. Start a small garden. I don't care even if it's a pot plants, a festirian.
Yes.
Sveke payana, we understand. So, because it disciplines you. Akufaka filter here. You see, as you know that on social media, you can pretend as if you are doing certain things. You can't pretend here. So if I walk into your garden, I can tell if you are working here or not. You can't cheat the process. So here you can't. Yeah, so it's this for me as one situation that this is always because I've cheated to life as well before COVID-19. I've cheated. I've done things that I'm not proud of. We understand that. And for me, it's also a space for me to heal as well. Yeah, about reprogram and change a lot of things and stuff. So we cheat a lot. You understand, and now you understand. When you go WhatsApp group, we are born, but it always catches up with you when you cheat to life with 30 shortcuts and all of that. So I'm no longer there, and the bonisa the process. Like you have to be consistent. Like ezitshalo on a daily basis. Bekwazi uyabonakala nje bakhange wafumana amanzi lena, and then ikubuyisela umva. You understand, ukhula lu take over if I just like ingqondo. I always say mina umhlaba ufana nengqondo literally. So that's what we are going to, that's one of the things that I'm currently working on now, to host the camps here, so that people can come and learn these things practically. Yeah. You come and stay for a weekend. You understand this entire process, so to understand bangabe like operate kanjani na. So if ungaza apha usebenza nam for a weekend here, uzamuka apha understanding bami ingqondo yakho isebenza kanjani na. Like a pure example, like ukhula. Yeah. I-weeds. First of all, i-weeds azikhuli where there is no. That's why I told him, hey coach, first of all, life challenge kakhulu abantu who are doing something in life inwabo. Abantu who are doing something in life is a challenge. Life here saying, why is that? It's because your mind is fertile. Because kaloku urhabulile. So whatever nengena pha engqondweni yakho, whether negative, ukuba bona abazalwane umuntu ebepure for unyaka and then awe. Ukuba umuntu esecane for unyaka ayiwile kanjani na? Because your mind is so fertile. You understand? And then wow, and then allow negativity ingene phayana yakwenzakalisa tata big time. You understand? Uyabona? That's why like umzekelo abantu who are homeless tata, they don't need abaguli like us. Baphila abantu yonke lanto lena. But the minute you start doing something in life wako, it's like the ground fertile. Umhlaba fertile ke tata attackwa very quickly as weeds because kaloku khunjisiwe for things to grow phayana. You understand? So what you need to do emhlabeni every day you gotta remove as a weeds, because if you don't, they take over. And when they take over, they take in nutrients that are meant for plants that are purposeful apha emhlabeni. Same as lapha kuwe ingqondo yakho beke wayiyeka ya idlisha apha yonke lento awabikho intentional. Negative things are going to take over. And when they take over, they drain energy. Energy is nutrients apha kuwe. They drain as nutrients your energy that you're supposed to do to. You understand? That you're supposed to use to do certain things. So this thing is so deep in the Bayanansi. That's how our forefathers were so wise. That's why they were so wise, because they spent time with the soil. They understood this thing that they understood. Why these people were intellects? Because they spent time around nature.
Hey, hi, it's all.
Yeah,
it's all. And you know, not to be honest, I feel it's a must, man, for like a person to have like see role models like your parents, because they are your immediate people, you know. And I feel it's very important one to also find a mentor outside to coach them in terms of how to deal with a lot of things, because I feel a lot of like youth is not, they want to move with the majority of the people. You don't want to, you know, mostly lendlela that's less traveled ngabantu inameva maninzi. So I feel abantu they should seek information to right direction. I mean, we've got mostly, you know, social media, but a lot of the times abantu will go out to what's trending. Yeah. Because mostly there is just a lot of nonsensical stuff that's trending out there. You see, negativity, because there is nothing that you're not gonna learn anything from that. You see, so I feel it's important for Abantu to find mentors and also to seek knowledge, man. for them so that they can move forward in terms of growing themselves and also get imali, you know, because you know, you would find out sivuka kusasa siphangela Mr Matika sifuna imali. You see, sivuka kusasa siphangela sifuna imali. Whatever that we're doing, we want to live a purposeful life, a lifestyle. You want to go to a Eastern Cape, you want to December. You see, so yona ndibalekile abantu out there, and a lot of young people stated about graduates need to scrape off that mindset. Your qualifications, you know.
And also that I sort of I need to say this since I'm valing upon as we see a Valeni podcast. It's so sad, man. What I see online. That I don't know where we like. I don't know bangabana during COVID. I don't know bangabana when COVID was happening in because it's like COVID. Like as a lockdowns, then it's like nothing happened. We're back to our old ways of doing these things. You see, in real estate, I've been doing research with real estate because I want to get into real estate. You see, commercial real estate. If anyone wants to get into real estate, commercial real estate at this point in time, real estate that you need to move away from it because there's no money. Because what happened now, companies used to rent offices. You understand? But now companies have seen, like sister one after COVID, two offices. She's been working from home. Those companies, there's no need. Like, there's no need for us to rent in that, whereas, because people did not realize actually people can work from home. Richard Branson spoke about this even before COVID-19. Like, first of all, working hours. Like, introduce the concept, there are no working hours. People are going to come to work when they feel like coming to work. But as long as you meet targets, so if you there's no need. In fact, there's an organization with a friend of mine, organization. Payana, you don't produce in a doctor certificate. You don't, because they trust that so there's that autonomy, understand? So the COVID business owners actually you can run the office with 10 people. You don't need 100 people. You can work from home. Abanye are not even needed. So what I'm saying is that the way that the business was done, it has changed. Now, like companies, that are so bad to a point where by now they're going for cheap labor. More jobs now are given to go to a Belleville and look at Tumbana Sevens upon. Go to the was in Gubani that is working there. So what I'm saying is Bandwini. Nemisebenzi sifunayo that ayikho. That's why good personal development class nasipusha into bangabana. Thatha experience yakho, skills yakho, be a consultant. It's man, we understand that, because companies are actually looking for that to work. We understand. Instead of bangabana ndibe nomuntu ozohendisha full time enzampatali salary rather than ndibe nomuntu enzampatali 2.5 like consultant ezamani siza ngixesha elithile to design content for me. Like abantu ngoku umuntu obani baqasha, they don't have a full time accountant. Umuntu qashe accountant azayibhatala umzekelo like 10 days. Ngenanse ngelento ngenyanga, we understand, from 20 to 30 abe busy ngencwadi na payroll. So people, businesses are no longer full on. They're moving away because it does be COVID. Ibabonisile, understand? So abantu abaninzi bayibahabula from COVID bachinja izinto, but there's a huge majority abantu who are still operating the same way. Same way. Imisebenzi, you don't pakisi for umsebenzi, contacts. If you lost umsebenzi wakho, you can't find another job, which means you've got a poor relational capital. This is what I teach in personal development. Yes. You need to build the contacts. Your point of view, you gotta tell the network, guys, I'm looking for a job. Within a month, you need to have another job. That's how we should live. So I want to say, Bandwin, like young people, even just like generally South Africans, we have to change the way we move, because the world has changed.
Yes.
The world has changed.
Yes.
We understand that we need to start sell something. Coach, I can't sell. But when you go submit a CV, you are selling yourself. You are doing it. You are selling yourself. You are packaging yourself. Packaging CV. You are selling yourself. You go there. Uyofaka CV. We understand. So imisebenza yikho tata. And let's stop listening to politicians ezixokayo. These people lie. We understand that these people lie. You understand that they lie. And the sad thing is we believe them. Remember, we were so excited when our president was a businessman. We said, yo, entrepreneurship, yo, this is our pop for us as an president. We're to entrepreneur. See, Pingo. How many books was all over education hubs and stuff? These people are politicians. Stop listening to politicians. Stop listening to people. They have no idea. They don't know what time it is because they are not experiencing what we're experiencing. Private schools, they enjoy private healthcare. You understand? So, politics, man. You understand? Like, seriously. It doesn't mean that you can't be involved in politics, but you're never active in politics. You life a meal, one way campaign about positions. I saw young people I saw young people about unemployed who went around promising about if you vote for my party, you're gonna get them savings yet and unemployed. Campaign about we understand when you busy a campaign, there's so many ways man to be involved in politics. And one of the ways is to make money and fund these politicians, buy them, tell them what to do because they are bought anyway. Make money and buy them. You understand? Well, buy them. That's why I mean that's my approach. That's my involvement in politics. And I wanna have enough money so that I can buy and rent these people because they are up for sale.
I give kusasa.
No, ndivena nyuka pana no if I don't like to talk about this, but I have to understand. Let me just calm down. No. I had to because it's so sad, man, what is happening. And abantu abatsha they bamamela abantu tata like they lie. Abantu abadala who are not telling the truth, they lie. And seeking abantu abatsha to go and loot, seeking abantu abatsha to sabotage. Abantu unemployed bonke basebenza as politicians to fight battles as politicians. No man.
It's too much.
No, it's too much.
You know, kulento ubuyithetha besithetha ngayo kuba a lot of things we njengoba sesiye phambili, we've gone forward already. COVID, people lost jobs, people this, people that, which forced us to go to a digital space, and now we can't go back again. Because it's gonna hurt us. We can't look as quite ukuthi kaloku simane sibheka simane yabo because indlela sibona. One of the good things regarding business, what it did was to previously we used to attend most now attend presentations, make sure you understand what the business is all about before you join the business. So now we had business move digital. So that means you were able to download the IFA app. So we have the app. You can join on the app. That's how we join Sabandu business. You download the app. You join via the app. You attend the presentations. We've got Zoom presentations. We no longer go business developed. Ezinto bezikhona already like Zoom, bayasipusha pha lento
yasikrobisa iba mamela this way besaphinde kwasabuyela back to, but isikrobisa iba this is where we are going.
And ke ngoku yes presentations ziyabuyela zona, Mr Matika. I'm not gonna lie to you because business yethu it's about a relationship.
Networking.
It's about networking. It's like now almost we met on Facebook. And we had our class, but now we are in person. You see,
we could have done this thing online, but there's still that human interaction that
exactly la interaction. La relationship. It's one of the capitals that relational capital that you actually talk about in your classes. So in the Itanda there's too many models that you can actually when it comes to e-business. On YouTube, I have business opportunities, videos, go on Google, you've got the app, so the business is there. It's about because ifana nendo ba you want to change now. You need to take the first step. Okay, what is this about? How do I go about this? Then now you slowly move towards yona. What I love gay business, we only invite about business. There's power with invitation. There's too much power.
But again, we like hard drive. Because again, we never thought that actually. We were never taught that that relational capitalism issue. There is a band that abangena like balose umsebenzi because of the relationships. There is a band who abaqala business because of the relationships of money capital. You understand? So we never taught that relationships imali. Invitation imali. You understand? You can make money by inviting. There's abantu abatya imali kuthiwa introductory fee. Umuntu uthi imali just njengoku organize meetings. Like America, people about the politicians, when they get out of the office, that's what they do because they know a lot of abantu. They set up meetings, so they get paid to connect abantu. Like umzekelo ngoku mna if ndine relationship now and then umuntu ufuna udibana nawe mara akakufumani xa eze kumatika uzobhatala because it's a relationship that I nurtured. You pay me, ndikunika inamba kaMr Lusi because xa utatsha uMr Lusi bazothi ndifumene inamba yakho ku Coach Matika. Uzawumamela wena kwaba ivika because of yandazi yazi ngoba wouldn't just give inamba yakho. So laa mntu undibhatalela ukwenza la call ibe smooth because if laa mntu if ngumuntu orandom uzawuthi wena ubusy no ndibusy but if laa mntu busy igama lam so my name is worth imali i-relationship yam nawe it's worth imali. So these are the things that we talk about. Very powerful. Imali lana so xa usifuna inamba kabani because uzawuthi phana uyifumene inamba yakho enantsikeni ubani understand. So imali so lento bangaba invite is a foreign concept. When you search phana ayikho available ku drive. But when you invite you can make money by inviting. Not thina sin condition that bangaba you only make money by hard labor nokubile. Invite these abantu abainvite and they earn money like nina. That's what you guys do. Ni invite abantu ni and then ingqondo I believe that it's too good to be true. Imali inento yamxelela umuntu we invite and then you make money. Ingqondo ayiregister land because ayidibani no andiyale ndithetha ngayo because I have to work hard. So ila programming ndithetha ngayo and you can only know this when you attend such classes, when you read books, when you meet with certain people, and then when you mamele a conversation with you. The day ndava bantu kuthiwa introductory fee, I was like, whoa, encwadi kaGeorge Mackenzie. Unantsika ulento uHuskers MBA ne? iGeorge Mackenzie utsho phana iphuma ne-audio so I listen to the nantsika to the audio whereby he said he met this guy was introducing abantu wanted to get into mining because he had a network in the mining nantsika. So he said when yena noKenny Kunene wanted to get into mining, he charged them. He said introductory fee in Afrikaans. He said introductory. That's when I heard about introductory fee. So I don't just give you contacts about bazi. That I've invested so much time building a relationship now. I can't. So you pay money. So if automatic uthanda imali, yena singayithanda nawe izoba yitro. Ayithanda nawe izoba yitro. It's business.
It's business. And yazi kulento lena sithetha ngayo Mr Matika. As South Africans, I think we really need to learn. I think when you go abroad, like you go outside, in the US, in network marketing is number one that is bringing revenue to the country.
But everything is network marketing.
It's network marketing.
Like in network marketing, go take a new shoe. You are marketing it twin network yako, but you don't get paid. when I saw assistant, I was like, you are networking you are marketing assistant through network yakho. Now mna ngizakubuza usifumene phi nandi yami ndiyosithenga, but now you don't get paid.
100%.
So I always tell abantu bangabana we are all network marketers. Some get paid, some don't get paid. It's all network marketing. And so, like, and then I'm about what car is this and stuff. Then when they want to go and buy that car because of my boni, but you didn't get paid. So we're all network marketers. We are network marketers. Songeni.
I got be called a fine tuning.
Exactly.
Fine tuning.
I can catch up. You had drive. Yeah, but you had drive. I can realize. But actually, that's what I'm doing here. It's like you touch like a policy, and then tell about that in the touchile, but is omamela the business opportunity. You don't even do the presentation. Someone does it or qualified. When I was, you understand, like, and there's so many and in Google Mali that it's so easy to make money with the digital Nansika space. But the thing is, we are conditioned again to Nansika to. I was looking on YouTube, there's a band that were making money from just doing videos and makeup. People like who are traveling the world just to do like sense reviews like thousands of dollars just in the passion. So now that's where we are at. Opportunities are all over the place.
Yeah,
all over the place. Yeah.
Just before we close, Mr. Matika, man, closing statements before you know, it's such an honor to come here. There's so much peace up in the family. There's so much peace up, and there's too much work. You know, on the bonba umsebenzi wakho, you know, from clear and basic to upper, you know, this is amazing stuff, and Landuba, you really have to change mindset. Betting closing statements, Tatama.
Yeah, no, in closing, Tataman, I want to say, Bandini, if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Michael Jackson, I'm sorry with the man in the mirror. So that's my song at this moment. If you want to change anything, you have to stand in front of his spiel and look at yourself and make the change. That's the only way that you can change the conditions. Like around you, yenzeka up.
Yeah.
We understand. You see, the way I got so emotional about the politicians, because they're still playing here. So I need to reprogram this to a point where it doesn't affect me anymore. But now it still affects me. I was not planning to say that, but I know. Yeah, but but the way I see the world, the way I see politics, because of what is happening here. So politicians will not change. They will forever be politicians. So the only person that can change is me. So that to a point whereby they don't affect me. But at this point in time, it's a reality, but I'm aware. So I want to say, Bandwini, it changed that itacha inansika ilendo ixesha. But just like planting a plant, the soil, which is your mind, will compensate for ixesha elulindile. Yabona lambona ungakanani ngokuwabona sawulinda ngothatha apha, but uzabona in 2 months time how many izikhwebu zabe ziphayana. So ezazikhwebu zabe phayana zawucompensate for ixesha eli unantsikileyo ulindileyo. So when you work on something, ungabikho discouraged because of ubona izinto zenzeka. Things are always happening. They are happening.
Yes.
We understand that they are happening. You just need to keep on, you know, having faith and to understand like as much as you are doing your part, God is doing part as well. I don't want to lie, at this point in time I'm very challenged. Like I've never experienced this. Life for the past 6 years not very smooth, because I've always challenged myself, but challenge that I'm currently facing now is but the work that I've done, the investment I've done, is currently kicking in. And I know that the pain that I'm currently going through and the pain that you're also currently going through, it is not going to last forever. Remember COVID, when we were level 5, we never thought that's basically level 5 we can have this without. And then we never. But look at where we are. So Izindo will not stay the same all the time. So this is our change. but you can't sit and wait for them to learn to change.
Yes.
Yabo, so you have to do something. Find abantu abaza motivate, abaza inspire, because you won't be able to do this thing wedwa. So I always tell abantu, if you think you're gonna do this thing called life alone, it's going to hurt. Seriously hurt. If you're gonna do business alone, it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah.
That's why network marketing is one of the most it's one of the biggest industry, because it's got a band. It's got a band. So I just want to ivala ngolo hlobo nabantwini the ngabana like bakhumbule bangabana izinto don't happen to them, they happen for them. Yonke into enzeka life yakho yenzeka for wena, but awuzuyibona ngoku uzayibona xa ujonge back, but damn, that thing was something. I'm glad that it happened. Yabona. And in closing, personal development class, man, is a class in Zokabula, join the community. Join the community, and then let's build ourselves. Yeah, so, for us and also for the next generation. Yeah.
Yes, 100%. You know, that's what I always say. At times, was a pillow boom, but is what are we going to be leaving behind? You know, talk about generational wealth. You know, you want to make sure that your kids, your family, you know, you've actually put in the work. You see, we are not just living ubomi as just passing by. Because lixesha Mr Matika uJanuary umkile asobe uzofumana uJanuary ka-2022, you know, and yet a lot of people, they said they want to change, but you know, nangoku they're still doing, you know, as old habits. And I know it's hard to get rid of old habits. I know that for myself. And nangoku kusenzima ezinye, but it's a process, it's a journey, and I'm willing to unyathele emlilweni. I'm willing uyokutsha, because this thing they are born it's good, and izanceda nam. So why am I not gonna?
You are seeing the results.
I'm seeing the results, Mr Matika, of the class, to be honest. You see? So now I need to be hard on myself. You know, I mean, a lot of people, man, we talk about the good presentations at times. You know, we talk about these well-known people. You know, uyayazi net worth yalo mntu lo. You know, it's all over social media. Right now, what is your net worth? You see? So it kicks in, and it's not a nice question, Leon. Yeah, but because ababantu, for them to be there, they worked, they did work. You know, you know, man said you need to put in the work. That's all that matters, and the patience at the time. When it kicks in, it's gonna be like a rocket.
Exactly.
It's gonna be like a rocket.
This is us. Yeah, this is us.
It's gonna be like a rocket. So we need to put in the work, you know, and also we need to keep on learning. You know, we've already spoken about social media, the negativity, politicians, the this, the that. We have to work on ourselves, what we want for ourselves, our families, because you know, those goals, what are you doing when as an individual to make sure by the end of 2022, you know, and you know, one of the difficult things is setting up a goal and not meeting the goal. You know, it's very, very difficult, but it's a kulamlilo mnandi, man. Like, you know, there is now, Mr. Kocha, you know, you don't get by working hard. I mean, akondo yenzekayo kuwe by working hard, but at the end of the day, at the end of the month, you know, you get to smile. Throw it 110%. Make sure you throw it 110%. Those are your words, and when I say those, I'm like, yes. this is it, man. You know, when you go to bed at night, and you need to know, but you did that.
I practice run. This is it. I think over like you practice after that, do the pillow in your life. This is it. Okay, come. This is it. This is it. In February 2022, you won. Gulona Castle the Pinum Manom. You have to throw it down hard in Mongo, so that because nobody like inner peace, culturally private, like even if things don't go. I think this is what gives me that inner peace. But things are not going well. But you know what? I've done my part.
Yeah.
Depression, anxiety, all of these things. Is a regret.
Yeah.
Damn, I met Mr. Lewis. I should have. Like Mamela today, I was about like this has to be one of the best interviews to podcast. You understand? So I have to throw it down hard. You understand? So that even if like I don't achieve anything, but I've achieved the land. Yes. So you have to throw it down hard. Throw it down hard. So the philosophy that I live by because COVID is not really well social pandemic is unpredictable with that. Level 4. But if you go to Sense yes, but you know what? Like I've like it's all on the floor. Like I cop up with me paya like and then now Nintendo Zoko Tata we are changed. Because you're going to Mamela, but I've done my part. So it's in you don't pray like the rest. You're like I've done my part. Do your part. I bought that. Do your part. You understand? Like we are cheating. Sometimes I'm going to throw it down. I also go back. I'll think. I'll go. Like like I've done my part. Like where you play mali? Like I've done my part and I threw it down hard. You gave me 24 hours. Like Azula. So it's in
Yeah.
It's in Ngoku.
Yeah. Hey, Mr Matika. Hey, I think boxes of it. I said that funny go.
Yeah. I was you guy. Oh no.
Because you get to grasp there and there. You know, coming to the party of Tandazo. I would think it's Lena. Send the
EP. Uguqangadolubuze EP. Dear Father EP. Because I've done my part, EP. Utata wakho lokulona, you understand? So we understand that like EP, you hold God accountable.
Now you've done your part.
I've done my part, Nindo.
Yeah. And he knows what we are going through. We are born.
Exactly. That's why I'm because of we are cheating. With my family, no, we are born. Like you pray for this thing, but you don't throw it down hard. Like you know, like like I operating on the we are born at that, we are born, but I got what you want, what you deserve. Yeah, it's already. Yeah, it's already. Like I have students that I mentor. Once I funded, they want to go to the next level. I'm like, no. Ulapa when I found these books, but when you are reading, I saw you Teta John C. Maxwell, but I'm like, no, you are there when. Funda liya because I know John Maxwell uzokrazula but uzokrazula John Maxwell if you haven't read that one. Create that foundation sizawubeka, you understand? Awukwazi ufuna iroof ngabe na foundation. So God operates ngola hlobo naye. God operates ngola hlobo, you understand? You have to have a foundation qala. So ungayibeki la foundation akazunika iroof. Ikhona phala nto lana stem la truck phaka case build ready thathu si material to build the land paper, but God like build the foundation and then I'll take care of the rest. Plant the seed, I will make the tree. Yeah, when wakho umsebenzi to plant the seed, don't worry about the tree the levels eziya. The levels eziya, understand? So operate ngolo hlobo lento le oneka sithatha sisa on a spiritual level, you understand?
Yeah, no, thanks Mr Matika man. For allowing me in this and for us to have this fruitful engagement for my first podcast, you know. And you know, we did speak about this the last year because our classes now and you said Dada, take lento lena kwenye level. Yeah, because if uzawuhlala apha, you know, I always believe if I haven't tried anything, you see, I need to try it and see how it works. I can't be talking about, if you're going to ask me, have you tried this DT? No. I try it. You see? And I can't be saying, no, it's not going to work. Have you tried it? Have you tried it hard? We'll make sure by you know, and some you know umuntu becomes discouraged, I think, because umuntu mhlambi bona bayimsebenzi ayimsebenzeli at that point in time, but if uzawumane etheni ecinezela
consistency
izawusebenza that. Yabo, but no thanks Mr Matika, man, it's truly an honor. You know, Lunyaka, we just want to be on a different level, and hopefully the first video for the podcast, it's gonna set the tone, you know, and I'll be doing lots of them. Well
done. Now start is the difficult part. Well done for starting.
So it's I'm gonna come here again, and will be 3 of us, and someone a panel as what the future holds, but that's where, you know, kumnandi when you start something and you see yourself grow. Very, very lovely, and it's something that now when you look back and you say, hey, it was a good thing that I started that day. But I'd like to say thank you for everything, man. The classes and all the rest. Good people. I'm signing out now. Anele Lusu from Nali Ithuna Business Opportunity. In the Singaye, and also learning, you know, personal development, and you need to understand that lento leni izakwenzeka xa wena ufuna utshintsha. Other than that, I'm out. Means the episodes that are coming for the podcast, but this is the first one. And goes.
That was powerful, Yo, that was so powerful. Yo, that was so powerful. Damn.
Hey, Mr Matika.
Conversation.